Hey guys, Hitman89 here, I hope you're doing great, and don't worry if you're bored and broke, cause today I'm gonna be showing you the best free games you should play right now. And yeah, that's the audience I'm targeting today, broke people that are extremely bored. Anyway, I'm doing the best RPGs next, so don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Now without further ado, let's take a look at the first game. If you like kart racing games like Crash Team Racing and Mario Kart, then you'll be happy to know Kartrider Drift finally came out on PC and mobile. Consoles will have to wait a little longer, but I played the beta on PlayStation and Xbox and I had a blast. As you can see, the graphics are pretty damn good, and for having tried the game on most platforms, I can tell you the gameplay is more than decent as well. You can try to be the fastest one, or you could just play the game like I do and just wait for people to drive past you so you can blast the shit out of them with missiles and other items that you randomly get from these nuts. Or just boxes, depends on the map. Seriously though, I think it's great that more developers are making free-to-play games that aren't shooters or battle royale. So if you like what you see and your PC is okay, or you don't mind playing on your phone, then give Kartrider Drift a shot. Now at number 2 we have a single player game. Even though I'm mostly into super gory games cause I'm what's the scientific term I'm looking for? Yeah, a sick fuck is what I am. For some reason, throughout the years, the Sims games have always been some of my favorite games ever. So if you're like me, then you'll be happy to know The Sims 4 went free to play so you can play it properly by taking care of your sim, making them have a good life, and making them interact with as many people as possible. Or you could buy a microwave, a toilet, a shower, a couch, and most importantly, a computer so you can spend your nights hacking into bank accounts, making tons of money that you'll blow out on bitches the very next day. At least that's how I play The Sims. Anyway, let's take a look at the third game on my list. Overwatch 2 came out on all platforms with decent graphics and great optimization. It's easy on newcomers and it's very fun to play. You just gotta make sure you pick the class that suits your playstyle best. But I don't know why they called it Overwatch 2, cause it's pretty much an Overwatch reskin. I mean, that's why they made it free to play instead of selling it for $60 like they did with the first one. That's a good thing though, cause this way the broke motherfuckers who can't buy games get to play it too. Now if you're looking for a good battle royale game to play solo or with a couple of friends, then Warzone 2 is what you need. It's got 150 players per game, which means you won't spend too much time looking for someone to fight. Plus Warzone 2 offers both first-person and third-person modes, and it's got a proximity chat system that allows players in the same area to hear each other, which usually results in some hilarious exchanges. Too bad I really suck at this game, so whenever I play it alone I kinda get frustrated. So if you're like me, then you might wanna switch to Fortnite, pick zero build mode and shit on them kids. But yeah, if you want something a little more hardcore, then you'll love Warzone 2. Moving on to the fifth game, we have Deathverse Let It Die. It's got a melee-based combat system that makes it different than most games. As a matter of fact, I don't think there are many 16-player hack-and-slash battle royale games out there. But in order to play it with your friends, one of you has to be a VIP member, and that is not free. What a great way to kill a game. At least now you know why it has Let It Die in the title. Oh, and if it sounds like I'm shitting on these games, it's cause I am. Don't worry though, I shit on paid games too. Watch my review on the Callisto Protocol and you'll see. Anyway, let's take a look at the brand new game now. Warlander is an online multiplayer siege game where you have a few classes to choose from and you get to either besiege a castle or defend it. It's pretty straightforward, but sadly, right now the game is only available on PC and mine sucks dick. So I either put it on very low and pretend like I'm playing a 20-year-old game, or I turn up the graphics and do my best to play the game at 5 frames per second. Good thing it's coming to PS5 and Xbox Series X and S in April, so I can finally play it properly, and most importantly, so more people get to play it too. Cause you know, not everybody's got a game on PC, right? So, let me show you a game that's available on all platforms and that everybody can play. Just kidding, World War III is also exclusively on PC. This game originally came out in 2018 and it had huge problems. We're talking horrible optimization and laggy servers. But a few years later, and now that the game went free to play, well, it's still a mess. Needless to say, I'm only recommending World War III to those of you who can't buy Battlefield 2042, which is so much better. On the bright side, the game is meant to be coming to consoles soon, so even if you don't have a beefy PC, you'll be able to play World War III properly. Moving on to the next game on my list, this one is for those of you who can't aim for shit. And I gotta be honest with you guys, first time I played Rumbleverse, I got bored to death. So I decided to watch a couple of YouTube tutorials to actually learn more about the game mechanics, and then I played it again, and I still didn't like it. Nah, I ended up winning, so it was definitely more enjoyable. Plus it's great for those of you who want a mix of Fortnite and wrestling, I guess. So if you're more of a melee guy and you want to play a battle royale game, you might want to go with Rumbleverse. Now let me show you the second and last single player game on this list. Sky Children of the Light is an adventure game for those of you who just want to chill, explore a beautiful poetic world, fly around, and I don't know if you played a game called Arise, A Simple Story, but this one is kinda similar. Except it's worse, let's be real. We're talking about a mobile game that got ported to PlayStation. So let's keep our expectations low and nobody will be disappointed. Last, but certainly least, we have Gundam Evolution, which will most likely remind you of Overwatch. It's got plenty of suits to choose from, each have their own weapons and skills, but I think most maps need to be redesigned in order to actually make you feel like you're controlling a big mecha and not some human-sized robot. If you've already tried the game or if you plan on playing it later, let me know if you feel the same way. Plus the time to kill is pretty fast, so if you're into fast-paced games, maybe you'll like this one. Anyway, before I let you guys go, here are a few honorable mentions. Starting with Fall Guys, cause I'm sure there are still a couple of people who haven't heard Fall Guys went free to play last year. But if you're not into running through obstacles, then maybe you should take a look at Multiverses, which is pretty much Super Smash Bros, but with Warner Bros characters. Oh, and Fortnite's Zero Build mode is the reason why I play a little bit of Fortnite every now and then. Plus it just got a graphical overhaul on next-gen consoles and PC, so even if it's not really your cup of tea, I think you should give it a shot with a friend in split screen or online and have some fun. Now for those of you who like dragons, there is a game called Century Age of Ashes. It lets you ride dragons and fight in the air, and I don't think there are enough people playing it, so if you're on PlayStation, Xbox or PC, maybe download it and see if you like it. And that's gonna be it for the best free games you should play right now. I try to have as many genres as possible, so don't forget to hit the like button if you find this video useful, and I'll make a new one with only 2023 games within a few months. By the way, I make top 10 videos on the best games to play, and I make game reviews as well, so please subscribe if you're new to the channel. I upload every 2 weeks because I got a full-time job and I got shit to do. So yeah, stay tuned. It's been Hitman89. See you guys very soon.
For the pay stub or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh. Fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up. Play the game, bruh. Never stop.